Guten Tag and welcome back everybody to Survival Enhanced from the Survival Enhanced server. Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you are sweating just like me. Guys, the summer is here. The summer has reached Germany. Man, it is so hot. And now I'm out here in the snow. That is rather controversial. Yeah, so we actually reached summer. Oh, well, and we reached population limit, I guess. So many chicken. And those won't breed. No matter what I try, here is food, here is water. She's weak. Food and water. And he's also weak. I have no idea what to do about it. I think the same reasons that keep screwing up the server are actually screwing also with the animals. I can't explain otherwise. They have what they want. They just doesn't seem to want it or something. Okay, so back to business. I am collecting mana with the mana folder. But I'm doing that very, very unsuccessfully. Because I just waited a little bit too long and a nearly completely filled mana folder vanished before my eyes. Yeah, I was hoping that they do not vanish similar to mana tablets, which at least I think won't vanish. But you can see I changed a little bit here. I brought in a few more gomorillas because we have the capacity, but we do not have the capacity to feed them all. You can see here we just have two of them actually active, and I want to change that. And I was thinking about how I want to do that, and I came up with... Did I pick up something? Oh, I actually picked up a lot, obviously. Okay, it doesn't matter. Good. What I came up with is we have a retrieval nodes from... I actually have one in inventory. Good. From extra utilities, and that way we can actually retrieve items from an inventory instead of transporting it to it. Does that make sense? I hope so. So what I will change here is the method we feed it right now. Actually, we feed it in terms that we let the importers filter the items directly from the storage system and feed it that way. But we can do it in a way that we can, let's see. Oh, that way I would need a couple of them actually. Like when I want to do it that way, I have retrieval nodes all over. Does that make sense? I actually don't think that makes sense. Maybe it's better with regular transportation pipes. So the problem is right now, when I just stick importers to all of those, I need to activate the importers with redstone. And the only space left is this space here. There is not enough room to activate all of them with redstone signal. So I was thinking maybe a chest here, like, no. Oh, it's the wrong chest. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sweet little chest. Does that work actually? No. So we must feed the chest. Oh, let's take a bigger chest. For example, here. Place the chest here. And the importer... Hello? Hello? What? Hello? Let me... Thank you. Okay, not enough room, I suppose. Good. Yeah. Export all the stuff here. Deactivated for now. Good. And now we have the exporter will bring all the flesh from the inventory over to here. And then we must we must spread it somehow. And the only way I came up with, that was wrong here, extra utilities. Now we have this, we have different sorts of item transportation methods. We have the retrieval nodes and we have the transfer nodes. Can we actually, when we use this, can we filter? We can filter. The question is, do we want to? Let's place the other one as well and connect them like this. How fast? It's too fast. Nah, it's too fast. Okay, I was hoping that we can determine that way, if it is slow enough, how fast we feed. Why is it not creating mana? Oh, problems over problems. Where is the... here. It's completely filled. Was it connected to the wrong? Huh. Okay, seems we have a little bit of trouble. Now, I want to add more mana spreaders, most likely here on the sides. Like here and here. So we can spread actually more mana when we feed it. But it doesn't seem to work. I have to come up with a different system to feed it the rotten flesh. So we don't waste anything. Okay, I have actually no idea. I will think about that a little bit and then hopefully be back with a little bit of progress. And I've done it. Okay, so this is for me a little bit odd because this is actually now 2 days later. I started recording on Monday and I wanted to make this work. And I tried it and I can't do it. And again, my stupid phone, I don't know what's about that. Always the same. I start recording and then my job interrupts. All right, so I try to remember what I actually did on Monday. I wanted to activate all these retrieval nodes via redstone signal, or better to say, they can't retrieve anything when redstone is on, so I made a little contraption with this timer and the torch to invert the signal, but I couldn't get it to work no matter what. And then I remembered how I did, well, almost the exact same setup, just with less spreaders on my Busterland modded Minecraft 1.10 series. And this is where this came in then. So these are just a bunch of exporters and a relay from refined storage that will only activate with redstone signal every time that happens. You saw that right now. There will be a lot of zombie flesh dropped onto the Gourmarillas things here, and they will process it and spread it through the spreaders to the mana pool. The mana pool, this is now, let's see, maybe 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less. I can't tell for certain, but I think it's about 15 minutes. So 15 minutes is, what was that? An eighth? Is that an eighth? Is the half? That's quarter? That's, yeah, roughly an eighth of the mana is filled. Hello. In 15 minutes. It's not that great, but it's just zombie flesh. So I think it's okay. Okay, so we are way too slow in terms of production of zombie flesh. The only way to speed that up right now is to improve the farm. And we can easily do that, I assume. Right now, we're flying over it to the farm, as you can see. I could have used the network, but I don't. Man, I think something here is broken. These things here, they grow like crazy. And I don't think they are supposed to. I don't know. Okay, so we can easily upgrade this here. I think we have the materials necessary to upgrade it at least to tier... What is this? This is just tier 1, right? Yeah, at least to tier 3. I'm certain we have the materials for it. So I will actually prepare that, I think. Okay, let me do that and we upgrade the mob farm. Okay, here's the thing now. I totally do not understand what is happening here. You saw me just returning from the mob farm. We weren't far away. We weren't just, maybe not even out of reach. And I come back and you see here all the spreaders are pointing due west. Again. So if any of you guys know what can cause this, what can actually cause this to happen? If any of you know, please let me know. I've prepared all the blocks we need for the actual upgrade. I have not prepared all the actual upgrades like this one, the raid upgrade. We have to do that later when I have decided what I want to go with. Now, let's remove these. What is this there? This block there. Is this the... Yeah, okay, it's still working. Good. Okay. Now we have to place this here. So we have... oh, we need to upgrade that as well. How do we do that? Right click? Tier 2, Tier 3. Yeah, good. Okay. Now we have the additional blocks. Ooh, whoa. No, no, no. That is too high up. Remove that. Place an extender there. The layout here, Tier 3. Okay. I think, yeah, it's better. Okay, good. Now we have just to place the missing blocks. And then we can decide what upgrades we want to have. The farm is working again, and it is working almost the same as before, I think. I don't think that we see any actual improvements until we... I can remove that now. Until we add some actual updates. This should work now, I hope. Please, pretty please. Yes, we saw a bit of flesh there. Pretty good. And we have to replace this. Let's see. Does it exactly place... How many chunks does it load? I actually don't know. Hopefully enough, I assume. So, first of all, I wasted a bunch of materials because I made the... these are the Tier 3 capstones. And I made the Tier 2 capstones as well. But they are not needed. So I wasted a lot of materials, a bunch of iron. Well, that happened, I think. Good. Now, what, in terms of upgrades, what do we want? We have the raid upgrade. We have installed one so far. And this does, what does it do? Oh yeah, it spawns mobs more often. Then we have the looting upgrade. Looting. So this would increase the amount of loot we get. XP upgrade. We could get XP out of it. Okay. Mass upgrade. So now it spawns one mob every 160 ticks. And we can go up to every 40 ticks. So we would split that in a quarter. And then we can upgrade to spawn at 8 mobs. That would mean 64 times the loot we get now. That is actually stupidly a lot. But I think we can't do it. Because when you look at this here, the XP upgrade, no, the mass upgrade there. We need a fortune book. And the only way to get a fortune book is you have to be lucky with enchanting. And so far, I wasn't. Let's go back. I am still Rockman. Still working? Yeah, it's still working. Okay. The last time I came back, this was off. I had to replace... What was that? Oh, I just clicked. Okay. I had to replace the core in order to get it back to work. So something is really, really iffy with the server. I can't tell for sure what it is. Fuel powder is empty though. There we go. I love this sound. Okay, now let's look at what we have. Books, Aqua Affinity. Now I will go over here and see. So far we have a power 1, a power 2, so we can increase the rate at least. Then nothing. Fortune 3. Well, we need the Fortune 3 as well, but besides that, we don't have anything. Let's look at it. So Mass Upgrade 1 needs 1 Fortune 1 book. The Mass Upgrade 2 needs 1 Fortune 1 and 1 Fortune 2 book, and then the 3 need... Oh! 2 Fortune 3, 1 Fortune 1, 1 Fortune 2. That is crazy. Now let's look at the rate upgrade. Power 2, power 1. We can actually do that. Well, almost. What's missing? The tier 2 upgrade is missing. Okay. And then... okay, this... Let's see. Can we actually make those? Prismarine shards. Prismarine... No, we can't. So there's no way to make these besides slaughtering guardians. Okay, that's a job for the future, I guess. And let's see, Fortune 1, we do not have a Fortune 1 book. But that is all that's missing. That is actually not that bad. Oh, and we need the Prismarine shards for that as well. So we have to find and fight guardians. Well, I think I can actually set up the farm with a guardian. It should be possible. And farm a few of those. Okay, I think I have work to do. Let me try what I can do. Gather maybe a prism with a guardian and see that we actually fight a couple of guardians. See you in a second. Now we are spawning guardians instead. I replaced the mob controller over there in the ocean. We have plenty of guardians swimming about. So we will head back and see how many of the shards we got. And we already have enough to craft the raid 2 upgrade. Okay, so we will actually install that right away. No, not me. I want to go over there. Will it work if we just... Yes. Okay. Spawn rate 2. Yeah, it shows it. Okay. Now it is quicker. And by quicker, spawn 1 mob every 80 seconds. Good. Okay. That is working fine. Pretty good. Now we should get... Ooh, let me out. Thank you. Now we should get plenty of these shards. 4. Well, it's not plenty. 5. Okay, it's building up slowly but surely. And don't call me Shirley. Good. Now, what is the other thing we need? We want to improve. Well, the mass upgrade, I think, is one of the most important things we can do here. So what we need is a Fortune 1 book. 13 levels. That is almost nothing. Where is my wand? My experience wand? There. Good. Does it have any experience? Yes, a little bit. Okay, good. Now we have to try to get a few levels. A few, not levels, a few, you know, here, books and stuff and such. Talking nonsense. Cut leather. Do we have cut leather left? Why do we not have books, by the way? That strikes me odd. No bookshelves, no books. No paper. Huh. Okay, we can make a bunch of paper at least. Leather. We have leather. Oh, we must make more leather. Wait, shears are... No, not yet. Shears are here. So we can double the amount of... Nope. Of leather we have. Good. We can easily make more leather. That was really... I can't speak anymore. We have here... Yeah, double the amount of leather. Nice. Give it to me. Thank you. That sounded weird. Lapis. We have lapis. Okay. I will try to get... Whoop. No. Oh, yeah, okay. I will try to get a fortune book. We have the enchantment set up over here. Wait, is this also... This is still connected to the mana pool? Are you kidding me? But see how the angle changed? It used to be like that. Angle towards it. It wasn't. But it was apparently still connected to the mana pool. I have no idea. Okay, let me try to get Fortune 1 here. Yeah, that didn't work out. So, absolutely no fortune enchant whatsoever. So we can't make any of the mass upgrades. What we did get is efficiency books. And you see by the sheer amount, we have 5 of them. So that is actually a lot of, I think. It's like pretty much biased towards efficiency. I even looked in our storage system. And we have a bunch more of those. So we have 1 looting 2. That could be good for the looting upgrade, of course. We are missing looting 1. So it can't happen right away. What we didn't get, as mentioned, is fortune. So we can't use the mass upgrade, XP upgrade. Lack of the sea. We have the auto fishing thing over at spawn. Maybe I will use that, but for sure I will upgrade to, I think, power 3, maybe raid 3 upgrade. The efficiency is totally useless because the efficiency is used for reduce factory power cost, and we do not have any power cost at all, so it doesn't matter. We don't need it. What we need is this here. We need an XP upgrade. That would be nice. A looting upgrade. Let's see. Looting 1 and looting 2. We have 1 looting 2 and nothing else. No, we do not even have a looting 1. So that doesn't work out also. So we can actually upgrade nothing. Which is kinda bad. Okay, up to 117 Prismarine shards. Oh wait, we can maybe... I pressed the wrong key. And I was on my desktop. What we can do is actually... the raid 3 upgrade. Power. We need 1 power 1, 1 power 2, and 2 power 3. Let me look over it and see if we can actually craft it. Yeah, so that is also not going to happen. We can't make it happen. I have 1 power 1, 1 power 2, a couple of power 3s, but I need 2 power 2. And I don't have it. So, or am I No! We can actually make it happen. We can... What was that? Let's see. What was that? Diamond shards. Raid 3 upgrade. No, we need this. This. Okay. And then this. Power 3, power 3. It does not count, does it? Endstone. How do we make endstone? Can we make endstone? We can make it like that. Okay, seems reasonable. Good. And then wood. So let's see. Does it work? It does not work. because it is not a pure power 3 book. Oh, crap. No, it does not work. Oh, shoot. Power 3, power 3, power 2. No, it does not work. Okay. Good. Back to square one. We will keep the farm running for now to get more of the zards, of the shards. We have 188 now. Quartz shards. Okay. We have 189 now. What else do we get from guardians? Fish. Yes. And what was the other thing? Was there another thing? The guardian can spawn sponge? No, it can't. It doesn't even count as mob drops. Oh no. All right. So just the shards then, right? Mob drops. Here, Elder Guardian. No, not Elder Guardian. There we go. Oh yes, the prismarine crystals is affected by looting. So it would be preferable to have additional looting on it. So other than that, a bunch of different fish, the crystals and the shards. Crystal. Ooh, whoa, 138. So it spawns actually a lot, I think. Good. Okay, but we can actually do nothing about it. What we can do is build sea lanterns then, right? Yes, we can. Ha, look at that. We have sea lanterns. Hey, that is something. Additional light source. Not that we actually need it, but it is beautiful, so we will keep it. All right, good. Now, I have to think about what to do next. So this doesn't work out, and it was not even the... It was not even the reason for the episode in the first place. Yeah, we are out of zombie flesh, but we can produce only one thing. So I think I will keep it running at least for a while, because we do not need the mana right now. At least I do not have a proper purpose for it, so to speak. No, it's again wrong. I'm actually so tired of these bugs. I don't want it. Okay, good. Let me suck up all my mana and then we will see what we can do next. Here is an idea I have for quite a while now and I didn't come to it so far. So I will actually place mailboxes. Pay at ferryman. What? Sending letters costs stamps. Do a base fee of 1 whatever. Every attachment adds another 1 whatever. 1N. What is what N? Stamp? Is it stamp? Yes. Oh, it's the worth of the stamp. I see. Stamp collector. Creative only. Nope. So what would we need? We need appetite. We need paper. Ugh, we need honey drops. Shoot. I didn't think about that. I don't want to go into bees. I hate bees. If you watch my Bastardland series, you know why. So this doesn't actually make no sense at all. As long as we do not have any stems. And for stems, we need honey. Oh, man. I was hoping to get this thing up and running. Honey drops. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way. We get honey drops from pressing or what is this called when you rotate something in the centrifuge? What do they call that? I don't know. So if you do that, you get honey drops. And that is apparently the only way. Yeah. And we do not have a centrifuge. We have a carpenter. And we have no way to power. Does it actually need power? That is a good question, is it? Centrifuge. I think we can build it easily. We should have everything we need except the sturdy casing. Are you kidding me? Did I leave it in here? Nope. Oh, sorry. That was a bad cough. No, we did not. So I assume we do not have any casing left. And not enough cave ingot. That is excellent. Okay, let me prepare at least the centrifuge so we have an estimate what we have to do. Alright, so here's the centrifuge now. And let's see. Yeah, it does need power. Oh man. Okay, so obviously, as you all know, we do not have power in the pack. And forestry was the only mod I couldn't turn around, so to speak, to work without any sort of power. So we have to use the clockwork engine in order to get it running. We have to activate it manually, like... Hello? Why is it not working? Did I overload it or something like that? Maybe it's not working because the adjacent machine is full? Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, now it's building up RF. Okay. Maybe I can click it too often. Is that possible? Now it's yellow. Can I overload it? I'm actually curious to see. Would it turn to red? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I think this way we can keep it running a little bit longer. But you see, we're building up a little bit of energy in there. So I think we are good to go that way. Yeah, it's almost full. Okay. Yeah, now we have to go into bee breeding. Because without bees, we won't be able to feed, to create the honey drops we need for the stems. And that is the only way we get stems. Stem. I wonder if anybody else on the server got into gold ingot. The 100 is not... Oh, sorry, I hit my mic there. No, these can't be crafted, actually. I can craft those for 10 whatever, but I can't craft the higher ones. I wonder what this is all about. I don't know. Okay, good. But anyway, I will end the episode here, but because when I want to try to go into bees now, it would take forever, and I know I struggle with bees a lot. And we are living in a cold biome, so I have the same problem here as I have in my Bastaland series. I have to do it somewhere else, otherwise I just get the wintry bees, and I really don't want to. Okay, I will think about that in the future, I think. But with that, we will end it here for today, and we will see us again in the next one. Take care of yourself, guys, and rock on.